Alright, y'all, how is the music versus everything else? I get started. I'm literally just waiting for my hands to dry. I put nail polish on a little bit too late, close the stream, and now we wait. Yes, thank you, MC. Thank you for the birthday wishes. Yes, definitely enjoy your crafty lurk and all of the things that you need to get done today. I'm wishing you good luck. Alright, so just, let me know if you can hear me on my microphone. I'm turned way away from the microphone, so hopefully that, and I have some lo-fi beats going on instead of just silence like I was thinking originally, and just kind of putting with listening to actual music later, but we'll see. Crossing my fingers, knocking on the desk, and everything seems like it's good. Yeah. Alright, with that said, let's go ahead and get us started here for the most part. Also, try to get just so you can see all the music we're listening to. Okay. Pardon me while I fix here. Didn't anticipate I was going to have music, but I'm glad we can. Computer has slowed its roll. I'm not liking things, so that's something. All the things. You make last minute decisions right before stream, and you're like, oh yeah, right, I gotta fix it everywhere. Alright. This, but yeah, that'll work. Okay. Oh, yeah. Oh, nice. Yeah, I bought this like 10-ish years ago, and I just haven't even worked on it at all, obviously, since then. But, oh yes, thank you. Thank you for the birthday wishes. Oh, hopefully it goes fast, so that you can come home and eat something then and see. Just finished our homeschooling day. Nice! Do it! Do it! Do it! Okay, so hopefully that should work. I've marked off where I need to start. I have a pattern in front of me here. Gonna move this over just a little bit. Yeah. It has been a few years since I did any latch hooking, and I was like, you know what? It's time. You have to find a way, figure out a way to make your copy clear. I know, right? Alright, so 3 diamonds. I have to find all the colors you can't see are either on this side of me or on a desk on that side of me. That's how many colors we've got. So, the first one, I presume was some kind of bluish color, so diamond is somewhere here. Triangle, not a diamond. Let's see. I presume it's a darker color, which are all on this side of me. This is gonna be a lot of what I'm gonna be doing the whole time. That sounds about right for that color, right? Okay. Gotcha. Alright, so all told I need 4, I think, of these. 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait, 4. That is 10. I need 10. Okay, so 4, 5, 6, 7. 9 and 10. Okay. Gotcha. Oh, gotcha. Okay. So the one after that, we need equal signs, which, if I remember correctly, was in that same color family. pardon my reach right here. Gray is equals. Okay. Ah, gotcha. Okay. I need 25 of these. Basically, it's like cross-stitching. I have to go and find them all. Okay, so that should be 25 of that one. Gotcha. It is a lot of steps. Holy buckets. I don't envy you at all having to make all those steps. Alright, so S is definitely a blue color. I saw it before. Question mark. And that's an S. Okay. How many of these do we need? Yep, okay. Yes, I know. You're telling me I've got a lot to look forward to, huh? Okay, so I got 16 of this color. Got that one, that one, and then the up arrow I need 1, 2, 3, 9 of, I believe, is a up arrow is a medium brown, which makes sense. How many did I say needed? This is just for the first row. 9. Okay. Well, hopefully the rest of the day, besides all the medical stuff, is doing well. So far, my day is okay. Got a few birthday wishes from family, which is, you know, the huge. Let's see. I think. Oh, I got 2 more colors. I need to pull forward. Let's see. One is X. This one here has no. I know it's been a pretty chill-ish day for me. I was only off by 1. Dang it. But yeah, so basically these kits come in like hanks of each, all of many different colors. And so MT and I have spent about 2 or 3 nights in a row making sure it was all organized in these baggies, and I made sure I put in each one the symbol that it is, as well as what color number it is and stuff like that, so that at least I could sort of remember. And oatmeal. Oh, gotcha. Yeah, I was gonna say, I would totally forget what I was doing. And so basically, I also found out opening this kit that they didn't print any of this down, so I had to remember kind of how to adapt cross-stitching to latch hooking principles. So I'm like, okay, let's do it that way, and just like, okay, let's do one row at a time, slowly. And then also had to remember, okay, well, since they stamped in the blocks of 10 that are easier for me to use, problem is that they're off by at least a couple stitches. So I'm like, okay, I can't quite use this little on the edge here, so we're gonna have to do some math. And that's where I need to start. And then they just didn't stamp anything, so I'm like, okay, I need to just chill and do the thing, right? Alright, so this first, I need these three. Here. Next color is this one, which was sure. Alright, yep. Okay. I have, looks like 7, 8, 9. 1. Apologies to anyone that's counting while I'm doing this, because there's gonna be a lot of that. I'm also waiting a bit to see my nails are dry enough to start doing that. Hey, we got one done. Woohoo! Only about, what, 10 minutes in? There you go. I don't know, part of me wishes I, had gotten to this kit earlier in my career of crafting, but, it is what it is, right? Sometimes you get distracted by things and you're like, oh, I want to work on this today, I want to work on this today. So the first row is nothing to sneeze at, nothing to look, you don't normally start seeing the pattern really emerge until about the third or fourth row. Okay, good. Let's see, I did get a washcloth done this morning because that was one of my goals. I finished watching 2 episodes of Downton Abbey because, again, that was a goal of mine. So I was like, alright, let's do this. Yeah. Yeah, I was gonna say this whole thing is gonna be a lot of me needing to remind myself how to do it, even though it's sort of the same movement as crochet, but not really, not 100%. But it's basically how I finally figured out how to crochet. Was I'm like, oh, it's the same movement as a latch hook, sort of. Things that you learn. But yeah, I was taught how to latch hook by my dad, believe it or not. So I was like, oh, I haven't done anything with this for a while. Let me go and see about having fun, right? If you guys happen to see the end of the playlist before I do, just let me know. I'm sure we can click onto another one. Let's see. 1, 2, 6, 7. Yep. Okay. Once we have the bottom row established, it shouldn't be so bad with the counting, I hope. Maybe? I'm hoping. I'm trying to remind myself, like, oh yeah. all the things. So yeah, this canvas is 21 by 26 inches. So quite a bit is not actually fitting in frame at all right now. Alright, so after that we have this one. What is everybody else working on today while I'm just kind of blabbing and working on one little piece of yarn at a time? There are 29 colors. Does not seem like there should be. There could be in this so far, but I think once I get the first row in, I will go ahead and probably try to do this cross stitch style where I just kind of follow the colors for a while. We'll see, right? I've done this, you know, row by row for as long as I can remember. I'm like, you know what, now that I have cross stitching under my belt, let's also let's also try this. But anyway, there's 3 of these. Did a dishcloth and the Lowe's block. Nice. Oh, nice. Congrats. Yeah, those blocks do come out amazing. I'm very jealous. But yeah, it took me until about half an hour ago to realize that my diamond cam, silver, it still doesn't work. So I had to switch cameras and, you know, it was quite a little bit of an adventure to get everything working because, you know, tech and all that, but it is what it is sometimes, right? Kind of debating if I want to do a ripple like style blanket for next year for temperature blankets, or if I just want to not. I'm still debating. I've got 7 months or so to figure it out, maybe. Alright. Make sure y'all can still see me. Cool. So yeah, don't know what I'm doing for dinner tonight. Haven't quite figured that out. And Dad asked me last night what I wanted. I'm like, well, my default is always Chinese food on my birthday, but I don't know. That might change later, right? I don't know why I'm talking about food now. I just had lunch like an hour ago, but whatever. Okay, so I got those 2, and then I had these. Okay, so 3 here. And then 2. Okay. Hopefully that should help. Watched 3 TV shows this morning. Oh, nice. Yeah, I was determined to watch the 2 episodes that I started with Downton Abbey, so I was like, let's do this. And then Lucifer is up next in my rotation, because you know, I do watch a lot of shows, just a few. It's fine. Although, in a couple of rotations, through the 20th is going to end up opening up a bunch of shows, and decided to put them all on the list and just doing them one by one, like I should have been doing all along. Okay. Yeah, I tried to roll out of bed before 9 o'clock this morning, but my body was just like, yeah, forget you. I mean, you probably went up with like all the different alarms on things you need to do, probably, right? Of course, I was up reading until about 2-ish this morning reading, so that could be part of it. Played a little bit of Dream My Valley, not as much as I would have liked, but you know, time permits what a time permits. Right. Like I said, very, very much a schedule of tomfoolery, I guess, this morning. All the things. Really true. Let's see how long it's going to take to get the 3 rows done today, and then we'll go from there. If I end up getting the 3 rows done and I'm not, you know, feeling it anymore, I think we're going to switch over cross stitch, because I know I'm feeling that. Gotcha. 6 a.m. Oof. Yeah, I've definitely been thinking about, we'll be thinking about you. Lots of thoughts and prayers. All the good vibes going your way. Let's finish the puzzle today. This is my first real attempt. Okay. Ah, gotcha. Okay. Well, glad you got to spend your, you know, you wanted to spend your crafty time with me today. Hey, MC. We're still in Portia's little group there, the lobby, huh? For Bongo Cat. I just happened to notice. I was like, hey, my character is sleepy. Alright, works as I can. Here we go. Alright, so after that, we've got the 4, and then it's the 1, and then 4 of these, 4, and it's this little bundle here that I have. There we go. So now I have the rest of the row figured out. I'm gonna move the microphone out of the way just a wee bit. Move better. Right. Ha! What? I saw the Bongo Cat going nuts a little bit there. It's fine. No, I just happened to notice the lobby is still open and doing its thing. I was like, yes. Portia, if you're around and you want to share that that lobby code into the chat, go for it. If anyone's around and wants to join it, we'll make sure we can get you at least 5 in there. There's a Steam achievement for it. That's why. There's a Steam achievement we can get you for that. Yeah, no one can see it because it's not on my screen, but I am watching the Bongo Cat stuff. I get distracted easily, okay? Everyone knows that. Nothing new. Less bouncy gets in the stomach. So yes, if anyone plays Bongo Cat, like in, I'm gonna go ahead and that. Thank you for putting that in chat, Portia. Hopefully we can get at least a couple more in there, right? I got my achievement for 5 in there before the other day, and I'm like, yes, let's go. Apparently you can get up to like 60 plus in there, and I'm like, that's much, man. That's a lot. There were people achievement hunting and opened the lobby. There's like 199 there. Wow. Okay, fair enough. I didn't know it could be that high, but then again, I didn't look past a certain number of people in there. So yeah, that is a lot of people. That is a lot, yes. That is quite a fair bit. Oh, Screener's cat's hilarious. I know, right? That must have been funny. That must have been like hysterical. I don't know what I would have done with myself if there had been that many cats on the screen, though. Did you find out about that in their Discord, or just somebody randomly like that you saw and were watching? I'm always curious as to how people, you know, hook up and, you know, get all the things. Especially the X number of taps or whatever. It's like, oof, they must be busy. What is it? A million taps or something like that? I was surprised I got that far. And they've got that like tap loot game to match with it, and I'm like, ooh, found the loophole to get this done. That and writing days. Writing days help quite a bit. So can you guys hear the like click as I'm hooking? I'm always curious as to what my microphone can pick up. Oh, gotcha. Okay. That's actually a genius way to do it then. Huh. The third was like, nope, we're just gonna stick in with the other one. I'm like, no, you're not. Let's see. Ah, thank you guys for the hearts and the love. I appreciate it. Make it so that you can see what I'm working on. The fabric is so wide. Okay, let's go. Well, it's good to know that painting my nails right before stream is not a good idea, especially if I'm doing a live post. In case anyone's wondering. But, you know. One is in want of a little color, right? Maybe anchor down there. Coming close to the end of the row. Woo! I was thinking about it. Actually, should have probably done it when I woke up this morning, but you know. I am nothing if not prepared, right? I didn't officially make the decision to do them until about 10 minutes before stream, so that is on me. But at least there isn't any purple transfer on the color on the latch hook, so we're good to go. That's all I really care. Yeah, it was more like I want color on my nails, but I don't really care if they're perfection for more than a day, so it's fine. Because I've been going with no polish on my nails for going on 5 or 6 months now. 5? Yeah, 5.5 months. Holy cow! It has been a minute. I was like, alright, you know what? Let's go with it. Could be a little bit fancy on my birthday, right? It's a little thing sometimes, right? And there's slightly more on this side, but that's fine. Unless I miscounted. 11. So 91, not 88. Why did I think they were 88? Because I can't count, apparently. Counted 4 times. Still managed to count wrong. How are we surprised, though, for real? Alright. Let's see. Diamonds, we need a total of 1, 2, 3, 4 is in 1, 2, 3, 3, 4, 5, and then at the very beginning we have 2. Oh, somebody didn't cut that the right size. It's fine. That aside for later, deal with it later. I'm just like, alright, you know what? Let's just rock with it. Okay. So, oatmeal has 1, 2, 5 in this row here, very end of the row. So I need 4, 10, 11, well, 13, right? Yeah, 13 of them. Yep, back to counting again. So that's a swizzle stick? Is that what we're gonna call them? Oatmeal? Sure. We're calling that the swizzle stick. I don't know. It's like that like curly shape. I don't know. There's so many different ones. Anyway, let's see. So the first 2 should have been the S, which are these here. For the beginning. Trying to put this in order here as I go. And then equal. All the things. Equals a gray. It should be 1, 2, 3, 6, and 7, right? this hump there. Then we got three of those, one of these, 4 of these, 4, and I should only need 2 more of those. If you haven't done so in a while, make sure to go ahead and do a quick stretch. It's been about 36 minutes since I started, about an hour since I sat down, so I definitely need it. And hungry, because, yeah. Alright. Wait. I'm on the wrong row. Hold on. Alright, so. Somehow it doesn't surprise me I'm on the wrong row. Great. Should be one of those. Should be 4 of those, okay? And then this one just kind of. Okay, then the up arrows, rounds, okay, so they are spiritual root, what? I'm confused, partial what? The up arrow? I'm so confused. You know what? Let me do one thing at a time. Alright, so let's see. That right there, and that one here. 4. We got 5. We got 1 of equal. Okay, so everything is in order. Let's go. It's like, wait, hold on. I'm not even planning the second row. I'm planning the third row. What am I on? We got this. I'm so confused. Why do you call me confused? You just being goofy. It's fine. I don't know. So thank you for everyone that's stopping in. I really do appreciate it. We're still in the wait. What am I even doing with the stream part of the stream? So you know, I'll get there. I'll get better. I swear. I like how I literally have the black cat and you both have purple cats. Both Portia and MC. I don't know. It's the little things sometimes. I don't know. Yeah, I'll get more in a rhythm as we go, I think, with this project. So what do you think I should make? MTI go get into Chinese food that I always instinctively want for my birthday? Or should we go Jersey Mike subs tonight? Let's vote. Because I have no idea which one I actually prefer tonight. had a little bit of a what I call the Lost weekend this past weekend. I was just like, I'm gonna watch a lot of Lost on Saturday. That was it. That's all I did. That and a lot of gaming yesterday. It was a pretty chill weekend for me. I have a new nephew, so I'm excited about that. I've been getting pictures from his new daddy-os. Parentals. I should say. The new parentals. So the hook I'm using is supposed to be this ergonomic thing, and I don't know if it's helping or hurting my hands. So we're gonna just kind of test it out and see how it goes. Hey, Maverick. Thank you so much for the birthday wishes. How are you doing today? Working on a latch hook. It doesn't look like I've done much because I really haven't. I've literally started on the second row. But you know what? Progress is progress, right? How things going? I've had a pretty chill day so far. I was like, alright, cool. I got this. I had a lot of spoons to spend, so I was like, hey, you know what? Let's do this streaming thing. Let's do this. Hey, so what have you been up to, Maverick? You play the, that plane game that you like pretty recently, or no? For all I know, you've gone on to a different type of game. It's a Monday. On call craziness. Oh, sending all the good vibes. Crossing my fingers. I won't even say the word because I know sometimes the word will make it like not happen. So we'll just leave it at that, right? Definitely thank you for the birthday wishes. I appreciate it. I appreciate anyone that's willing to hang around with my crazy butt while I'm latch hooking, because I'm not the most like I'm not the most talkative, I guess, anymore. Only 110 loops so far. I know, right? I have 0 time to do any games on PC. Aww. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. I'm gonna say it might be some therapy stuff for later, right? If needed, you know? I am sorry to hear you haven't been able to get to it. I've been playing a lot of Power Wash. Not as much as Tina, mind you, because Tina's almost finished the game. I just bought her like not even a week ago. Well, it's almost 2 weeks ago now, but still. Oh, that is a fair point, yeah. How is Wappy doing anyway? Feeling any better? Healing? I'm sure healing better, right? No, healing is a long process, but stay put. There. I'm using the microphone as an anchor to keep it staying put while I'm working on it. Not really working, but trying. I put my keyboard on top of it, but keyboard's lighter than the microphone, so you know, say lovey. Alrighty. Okay, fair enough. Well, hopefully she's feeling better today. It's a process. Ah, gotcha. she's starting to feel better though. That's all that really matters. I don't make a good patient myself, so I understand that struggle. Oops. Wondering what this gray was randomly doing there. Yep. I had this random piece of string, and I'm like, where the heck did this come from? I'm like, well, that is understandable why. Yeah, definitely. Like I said, it's a process. And I know I don't make a good patient myself. So I'm like, alright. Whenever I'm sick, I tell MTI, I'm like, just give me a little bit of grace. I hate being sick. I get so frustrated. That good. So eventually, the picture to the right side will be what the rug looks like. But until then, it's just a little bit of progress here and there. True. It's been like 10 years or so since I've done a latch hook rug, so, you know, the first couple rows are going to be a little bit different for me. Trying something new on a stream. Seems like a very Silver thing to do on their birthday, right? Right? I hope. Valerie said, all the healing vibes. Please, Chris. All the healing vibes. Everyone that needs it, too. Gotta get back in the group. Exactly. Like every day I work on this, I'll have to remember, how do I do it? But that's okay. All this goes until we leave for the other one. I also forgotten how much space this craft does take on my desk. Because I don't know if everyone was here at the beginning, but I've got a pile of bags on that side of me and on that side of me, and 2 different tables. One on my actual desk and one on a table to my left, which is that way. Full of bags of different colors. Just so that I can see them all. I'm like, oh yeah, that'd be good if I could see all the colors, right? Oh shoot, I forgot to do promo for myself. Like, I'm only realizing that 40 minutes later, it's fine. Right? I'm like, oh yeah, right. That's a whole thing. There, I even said. Also, remember to promo about 40 minutes in. Just shaking my head. Luckily, you have 8 colors. See, there you go. Oh, nice. Okay, so I love that progress, Portia. All things. All that. Okay. Hey, 8 colors is slightly more manageable. I can imagine. It looks like you're making a lot of progress on that one, Portia. Nothing like using the microphone as a paperweight, y'all, right? Oh, again, a very silver thing to do. That was where you started. Now at 32 for the day. Oh, nice. Okay. It's not bad. So what you're telling me is that you predict you're going to be done with it by the end of today? The current pace you're working at? I know. Being facetious. It's fine. But I believe in you, Portia. You can do it. You can do it. Okay, so I got 2 rows completely done in under an hour. This is gonna be fun. I like this. Can't quite see all of the progress. 2 rows. But we're making progress. Progress is progress. Hey, you know, any type of progress is progress. So we're gonna rock with it, right? I'll be lucky if I get to like 10 rows today. Or I finally give up. Alright, we got 2 rows done. I don't even know if I'm going to be able to see this marker later. Or if it's going to rub off. We have no idea. It's an experiment! Alright, the next thing. We didn't have any new colors, so I should just be able to pull the same colors. Got our triangles. Got our oatmeal, our taupe. Got the gray and the S's. Faceted across, just a little bit faceted across stitch, but not by much. Like if you're like me and it's just like, oh, all right. I know I'm gonna have a fair amount of these. And these. So the oatmeal, I need 6 total. And I just broke the Ziploc bag. Genius! We're on a roll. Alright. How many did I say I needed? 6? Okay. 5 and 6. So I took about 1 too many. Hope needed. Let's see. 11. Yes. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. 2, 5, 11. I also took 1 more than I needed. Alright, there we go. Last color. Next last color. Okay, so we have 5 that are going 2, 3, 4, and 5 here. And then there are 3 here somewhere. 6. And the 3 from the end. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Getting faster and faster about counting them. When I get to the step stool, the what is that dog's name? I can never remember. Anyone in Beauty and the Beast, the like footstool's name, or is he just a dog? I know. I thought at one point there was a name for it, but I just cannot remember. Whoops. And mind you, it's my favorite movie, so I don't know. Alright, so let's see. I mean, I could probably just Google search it, but what's the fun in that, right? If anyone knows. And then this one is 10, 12. Okay, cool. Alright, so pull that up. There's 3 of equal. Sultan? Really? Huh. I thought that was the Sultan only came up as a character only in Aladdin, but I don't know. Huh. The more you know. Go 8. Oh, and there's like literally 1 up arrow. Of course there is. I gotta go hunting for it. Yeah, me either. Unless, like, they needed to give the character a name for the Broadway musical, maybe? I don't know. I'm just speculating here. Just speculating wildly. It's fine. Well, the more you know, right? Thank you. So I was like, I know it was gonna bother me enough that I would eventually look, but you beat me to it, so sweet. And then the first one should have 3. Wow, I managed to pull out exactly enough that I needed for that row. That was baller. I don't know how I did it, but I did. Oh, goodness. Alright. Let's go. Yeah, I don't remember either. Hey Mo, how are you doing? Thank you for the birthday wishes. How are you doing today? Working on some lat took. the Beauty and the Beast theme one from Thomas Kincaid. Kincaid, wow, I can say things. Hopefully you're doing well. This is the first time ever doing a latch up on stream, so it's like, okay. And the fact that it's been 10 years is another story. I'm like, oh boy. Yeah, I bought this kit like 10 years ago. I've not even touched it until today. We're on the beginnings of the third row. The picture is on the left-hand side of my screen, but let me see if I can get the bigger picture in frame. Hopefully that will be easier to see. Hoping. I don't know. Hopefully that works. 29 colors in it, so I'm having a little bit of fun with it today. We're going to be switching over, I think, to a new playlist now. Okay, and I leveled up. Woo! Let's do that. Oh, well, hopefully you're doing well. Appreciate you stopping in and for the birthday wishes. Before stream, it was pretty chill. Didn't do much at all today. Don't have anything planned really. Just kind of eventually having some dinner with a partner, with MTI. Maybe some gaming later. I don't know. But yes, thank you for everyone who's keeping me company today. I really appreciate it more than anyone knows. Otherwise, it would just be me talking to myself. I mean, I'm not opposed to talking to myself, don't get me wrong, but my day has been entertaining. I want a graduation party catering from the whole... Nice! B-dubs, nice. Ah, okay. Huh. Ooh, the Littles aren't too far from a graduation? No, they must. Even if it's like graduating the year? I don't know. I'm trying here. Ugh, but from B-dubs, go for it. Did they give you like a amount that you can spend for it to count as a party catering? Cause I mean that'd be a couple meals at least, right? For the fam. I don't know, I'm just speculating wildly. For the use. That is pretty cool though. Dub sounds good. That is amazing. Well, I mean, congratulations to him either way. It's actually a pretty good win. We're definitely more chill than the last time I did a stream. Last time I did a stream was lots of me fighting things with a lightsaber. Let's see. Graduated last year. Oh, gotcha. Okay. the school year is over, right? So I was gonna say, could just do a celebration to the school year being over, maybe? I don't know. That's just me. I would definitely try to take them up on it in some form or some form or other, because I'm like that. But that's funny. I love that. So you got a lot of stuff that you got going on. I'm sure. I've got to watch. I have literally have like a section on my watch later list of videos from you, and I really need to watch those. I think that's something I can handle. Maybe watching some tonight. I don't know. We'll see. Of course, my watch later is back up to 100 after a week of not watching anything, but it's just me. Like, I'll save videos for almost a week sometimes before watching it, and I'm like, oh no, I need to catch up. But, you know. That's the way my brain works. I don't know. It's fine. So what are you currently working on? Mo? So I've got all the yarns in the color order that I need. So I'm just going through and doing the work on the latch hook. But when I'm about to count, I'll try to remember to let everyone know. Time has flown though. Oh my gosh. We're in 3rd grade already. Whew. And again, my nephew is in kindergarten, so that's hard to believe too. Yeah, we are listening to some lo-fi a la Spirit City, which is a game that I sort of play every once in a while. My computer hasn't really been liking it very much recently, so the fact that it's playing and we're doing okay is very much awesome right now. And just as I said that, my computer started taking off, so we'll see how long this lasts. But yeah, I spent all day yesterday playing both Dreamlight Valley and Power Wash Simulator 2. Just a lot. For no reason. I was just like, not in a crafty mood, and, you know, gotta do what you gotta do sometimes. Just take a break when you need to. Currently still knitting on dishcloth and adding length to the... Oh, nice! Oh, right, you were saying you were working on that. Oh, nice. Okay. Yeah, I did a washcloth this morning because it's Monday, so I'm like, okay, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at least need to do a washcloth if nothing else that day. also another reason why I was like, oh, it's almost 2. I need to get ready. Yeah. All the reasons, right? I mean, it's my birthday. I don't need to be on time, right? Oh, nice. Okay. Got this like little rug thing under the Beauty and the Beast, under both Belle and the Beast. I'm like, okay, it's got some kind of rhythm to it. We're good. Let's go. Okay, moving on. But yeah, I don't even think I've done a latch hook since I started my podcast back in 16. Wow, has it really been 10 years? Holy cow. Anyway. Literally don't think I've done a latch hook since then. I don't even know where my last finished project went to. I think at one point it used to be a rug for our shoes, and then Mario came into the picture and I had to pick it up off the ground because he kept trying to eat the yarn. I was like, aw. Yeah. We're still finding the little guy's claws hanging around places, though. Found one yesterday, actually, I stepped on. I was like, wait, how did this get on the stairs where I've been walking up and down for like almost 2 months now? What? So confused. And yeah, I was just like, I don't know. I swear we've actually even vacuumed the carpet since then, so I don't know. Yeah, I don't know if I mentioned that the last stream, Mo, is that we had a cat named Mario that actually he passed about 2 months roughly now ago, and we're still kind of readjusting. Oh, no worries. No worries. Leslie's hanging. I know that the catering thing has 50 bone and 50 boneless. Oh, okay. So at least a couple meals, right? Maybe? I mean, the way that MTI eats boneless wings, I don't know. Maybe 3 meals? I'd say questioningly. No worries. I know, you know, everyone's got their own shisa going on, so I don't expect an immediate response. Don't feel like you need to. I just chat for the sake of chatting. What wasn't there, guys? Ah. Okay. Alrighty. Gosh, so much has changed since I started my channel. Holy buckets. I'm just realizing that. Like, mind is blown. Oh, nice. Yeah, my nephew is just going into kindergarten this year. He was excited going to preschool this year. Okay. Alright, once I get to the end of the third row, we'll do another stretch and hydrate break, because I can feel myself needing it. This is how much I'm hurting. I was gonna say, yeah, I would make up something like, hey, it's the end of summer. Like, hey, hey, it's the end of the school year. Let's celebrate that. I don't know. Like, hey, we made it around the sun, I guess, so to speak. I mean, I'm the silly one that celebrated my birthday by getting myself a bunch of Nutty Buddies. So, I don't know. I celebrated like a week early by getting that for myself. Maybe. I got 8 boxes, and I'm like, I'm gonna be eating these for at least 2 weeks-ish. Down with that. It's just, you know, you get cravings every once in a while, they just don't go away. Yeah. Meh. Yeah, 8 boxes of them. Mind you, they came in, what were they? Was it Saturday they came in? I've only eaten 1 box. I'm good. I'm pacing myself. I mean, the many times that I was having cravings like 2 weeks, like prior to that, and Jerry was just like, wow, this is a lot of money. Then I go like, okay, let's see what, you know, what the Zon has for the, you know, for deals and whatever. And he goes, oh, at this rate, the number that you're going to eat is equal to this 8 box thing. We're going to save so much money, do it. I'm like, yes. I definitely have simple pleasures when it comes to my birthday, because that's all I wanted. That's all I wanted was more Nutty Buddies. You know, it's like chocolate wafer things that, like, you don't get very often. It's like, oh, hey, somebody had them in bulk. Why not? I mean, the last time I spent any kind of money was on, like, yarn for socks, so, you know. I figure it was something that we can use for a while, I guess. So MDI was like, I'm taking one to work. I'm like, go for it. All of a sudden I have stats, so thank you, YouTube, for catching up with me. Woohoo! Oh, things. Most of stuff recently it's been shorts, but then a couple longer. Yeah, I've noticed that. I'm like, I definitely need to watch those that I have. Yeah, I've been doing a lot of writing and stuff recently. I did open up a Ko-Fi account so people can have the option of watching and reading through the chapters that I've been doing every week. That's pretty much my real form of work recently. It's fine. Because I've been working on this book series now for 20 years, and I've just finally finished the first book. So, or maybe I'm 3 chapters away, but still. It takes me a while to do anything in my life. It's fine. I mean, MC has been cranking out washcloths of all kinds. It's been amazing to watch. I never know what color we're gonna get, right? Me, I'm slightly more predictable. I've got purple and teal. Till I finish those cones. There it is. That's what I'm looking for. Okay. I'm working on hexagons for a seahorse blanket. Oh, nice. Okay. Oh, you got this. Yeah, I've still got my original hexagon blanket I was making for my brother's wedding. Now, 5 years on. I'm like, oh, maybe I should, finish putting those together. Like, I made all the hexagons, I just never put it together. But I believe you got this. Mine's just I put it away and then forgot all about it kind of moment, so. Yeah, I took myself off of Instagram, so I'm sorry I haven't seen much of the posts that you've been putting up. I had issues. But you got this. So I got 2 more on this row, and then we're going to do a quick stretch and hydrate break. Because, 2 hours is a perfect time for us to take a break. There we go. Alright, so we got 3 rows done, y'all. That's not bad at all. Sorry, using my microphone as a paperweight. Always fun. Hey, got a new level up. Let's take care of that. Okay. Then daily timer. They get these random things that you need to do in game, and I always forget. Music away so I can see. Do a 10-minute timer. I'm lazy. I have different goals that I need to do. gonna stretch. Oh, thank you. That's about what I thought I would get done, so that's not bad at all. Considering got 3 rows done in 2 hours, roughly. I don't want to keep going. I was gonna switch over after I got 3 rows done, but I'm like, you know what? Nah. Gotta get some liquids. It's electrolytes, I promise. I'm drinking my electrolytes. Somebody tried to call me. Oh, it was potential spam. Wah wah. Oh, I just caught up on like 16 chats from my family, and they're all like, "Happy birthday!" I'm like, "Oh my gosh, I missed that. How did I miss that?" Anyway, squirrel. We rolled over into. Yes, we did. That's fine. Alright. Now that I've got those goals done, I have stretched out. Right. Let me mark off the 3rd row. Yeah, I've been very focused this past week or so. I say. Being very sarcastic. So it doesn't look like we're to the new colors yet, so let me just get the ones that I had before. I need this one, this one, this one, this one, and this one. Open, I need a tote. Okay. I'm like, alright, pile on all the colors, let's go. Let's heckin' go. Alright. Okay, so for the end of the row, these 2, I need 1, 2, 7 of these. Ooh, hold on. Get out of here. Wrong colors. Looks so close. I'm sure MTI did it, but probably me. Who knows? Alright, let's see. This is 7. So basically, y'all, I'm going to be counting for the next like 5 minutes or so while I'm figuring out what colors go where. So if you're counting on anything in your project, just be aware I'm doing it too. Okay. And then where is the ivory? See, it's kind of funny to be separating out colors with MTI, who is like half colorblind. So like, oh, every once in a while I have to like pick and fix things. It's fine. We're gonna be okay. I asked them to help, so I cannot blame anyone but myself, you know? Like sometimes, as an example, I'll be like, okay, I ask him what color something is, and he goes, I don't know, is that purple? I'm like, it's pink, hon. It's pink. So I don't know if it's like, and it's relatively new too. I don't know. has any hint for how to help him with that, let me know. I would love to be able to help him with that. But then again, you know, so both of us separating out the colors from the big hank of threads into the different ziplocs for the different colors. It's like, it was a little bit fun. Because every once in a while I'm like, no, hun, that has a little bit of yellow in it, so let's put this over here. And he's like, wait, how can you tell the difference? I'm like, well, one of them has a little bit of brown, and one of them has a little bit of yellow. That's how I tell the difference. And he's like, I don't see it. I'm like, okay. I love him. I really do. The fact that he was like willing to sit there and help me with it though is, I love him. I really do. It's amazing. Alright, no more ragging on MTI. Let's go and do the thing. Alright, so 3 of those, let's hold. Yeah, I was hoping that it was something that simple, but like, he wears contacts and he has glasses. His glasses are like very much not helping. I think his contacts might be the same prescription he's had for years though. So that is a good point. Oh, that is very true as well. Huh. We might have to experiment, right? I mean, there are some times where I can't tell the difference either, but like you said, it does depend on the lighting, so I don't know. Alright, see, we're not mocking MTI anymore. We're really trying to find solutions. Got it. I'm good at that. I can be a good partner sometimes. Sometimes. Alright, the blue-gray. I don't even know if you would call this a blue-gray, but there was a lot of it, and there's a lot of it hanging out in the picture, so let's go with it. See, they didn't give me a very good indication of what color was what when I was kitting it up, so I'm like, hey, we're just gonna go with it. Alright, because I can't really talk either about difference in colors, so we're good. Alright, so 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I'm having memory issues already at 42, so we're gonna be fun at parties at 50. Between MTI and I. Just putting that out there. Lots of greens and yellows do the same thing. Depends on lighting, what color you think it is. Got it. Got it. That is a fair point. It's like that whole phenomena, was it like the blue-gray dress or whatever it was that had trended for a while, a couple years back. I was like, I don't know. I don't even think I remember weighing in on it. I'm just like, I see both. I can see why people see both. Of course, that whole thing drove MTI crazy because he's like, but I can clearly see this color, but everyone else is saying they see this color, so I don't know. I'm like, okay, seriously, you're gonna go off on this for another 5 minutes? Okay, have fun. Oh, man. Focus, Silver. Come on, focus. 3, and then there's another 5 and then 3. That's why I ask other people sometimes too, because I'm just like, okay, so seriously, what is this color? I have no idea. And he does the same thing too. I don't even think he minds. He's just like, nah, I got it wrong again, whatever, it's fine. Because he's pretty level-headed that way. I love the boy. Alright, 10, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's 16. More of these. 3. And 2 of the up arrows. There's one of these. And 5 of those. Basically, what we've determined is that I should stop knocking NTI for that. Got it. This is why I ask others, you know? I'm not the be-all, end-all when it comes to things. Even I know that. Lesson I've learned in my 42 years of life. I know, right? It is. It's hard to believe. Like, a lot of these memes that we talk about, like, as part of our, like, our makeup and, like, all things like that. It's like, oh, hold on. That was 10 years ago? What? What the what? Oh, that is unbelievable. I cannot. Okay. Time just flies when you're having fun, you know? I mean, I think I put my first video up around my birthday 10 years ago. I've got to go check that out. That's on the bottom. Holding on. All right. Alright, well. Alright, we are looking for my videos. I had it written down at some point, I swear. So many videos. Alright, let's go to... Well, I have 811 videos on my channel, so it's gonna take a second. Because you know me, if I get on a subject, I need to finish it, right? Before I forget what I was doing. I'll put a strand in while I'm waiting, right? Because I don't even think I have the original podcast files on my computer anymore. I have since gone to clouds and things like that. What? You're lying to me. Only back to 2024. Jeez. Okay. See if I can find something easier. Playlists. Okay. 2016, yes. Okay. I got that part right. That was the first collection I put together. 17 videos on there. Boop, boop, boop. Looks like the first podcast episode went up on the 30th of May 2016. Got it. Okay. Holy buckets. I might have to do something for my 10-year anniversary here on the platform at some point, right? Oh, somebody remind me. I got it. All the things, right? So my computer is notifying us that we've got a heat advisory going on right now. I'm like, well, that makes sense. It's over 70. That's usually when they worry about us in the middle of spring. Anyway. Squirrel! Which is a thing. But yeah, Spirit City is one of those like lo-fi music games that just kind of chill, you know. Very good to play a little bit of music while you're doing all the work and stuff. Right? Figure that it's working. Get the goals. A year and a half. Oh, okay. It's hard to believe we've known each other for about 10 years, right? It's like, whoa. See, my inspiration for getting started was the Knit Girls, actually. The Knit Girls, and then shortly after that I found CC and the GGK CS podcast. I was like, oh, hang on. Whole things. Yeah, I've come back and forth between like podcasting and streaming and whatever, but always the common ooh, nice. I can't wait to see that one and see. You got the bug for cardigans, huh? Especially that pattern. It does look like it could be fun. I have to like see if I remember if I can get there. But yeah, I appreciate everyone that's been hanging out today. I appreciate it so much. I purposely sent MTI into the office today because usually on Mondays he's home, working from home. And I'm like, hey, any way you'd be willing to go into the office so I don't have to worry about stuff crashing on me? And he goes, fine. I'm like, love you. I mean, I vacate the room sometimes when he's streaming too. I mean, you gotta do what you gotta do, right? Oh, goodness. Wait, the one here. I'm semi-preparing for my... Okay. I mean, you've been on a roll with all the washcloths and stuff this year as well. I'm pleasantly surprised at how many things even I've gotten done. You're inspirational, Missy. You are inspirational for getting stuff done that I didn't think I would ever want to get done. Like this latch hook, I was actually very close to throwing it away, and then I was like, you know what? Let's give it a whirl again. There's been a lot of projects I've found this year that I was like, why did I not work on these for years? Like, I've been cleaning up a lot behind the scenes. That's why I'm able to get so many shows and things watched. And a lot of the things that I have on the watch later list, I'm not really watching per se, it's a lot of listening to videos and things. So, it's helped quite a bit. MTI calls it my junk TV threads, and I'm like, why though? Just because I can listen to them and, you know, clean up the house a little bit? Oh, you're welcome. But yeah, you've been inspiring me to like either finish it or toss it kind of thing too. And finding things that I just forgot I had. I was like, okay, you know what? Let's do this. Yeah. Yeah, it's been interesting the past couple years. I've not been as connected to the crafting community as I feel like I should be. And I'm like, you know what? I kind of miss these crafts. Maybe that's why. Doing the same thing over and over again is, by definition, the madness, right? I don't know. Oh man, just being crazy is fun. But yeah, like I found my love of writing again. I was close to never working on that same book again. Yeah, it was I don't know. I remember, I think it was on Instagram when we initially connected, but it was definitely through one of the, I guess you can say quote unquote large podcasts that are still going. They had a large following. We all kind of connected, and then we connected on Ravelry. And God, it's been a while since I even thought of that platform. Never mind used it. Holy buckets. Yeah, I mean, part of it is I've done a lot of like reevaluating social media sites recently. But that's on me. The fact that I still hug to Discord is, you know, amazing. I mean, life has been lifing, hasn't it? It's pretty much a way to to sum it all up, right? Life has been lifing. Okay. glad we all kind of connected via our crafting. Sometimes crafting can be almost such a solitary thing that when we're all connecting and we're all just like, hey, let's have conversations about what we're working on. Not so lonely. I'm just doing socks, on socks and what. Picks, crochet, and everything. Ah, okay. Oh, nice. Okay. I picked the master. I thought about doing that. At one point, I bought a lot from them, so I thought it would worth it, but I haven't in a while. Yeah, I haven't done much in the way of like knitting socks, I think, in a while either. I made a couple pairs from the beginning of the year for my mom and my dad while they go on their Alaskan cruise trip. And then I was planning on making holiday socks for everyone. I think that might be the last time I make some socks too. Because I'm kind of like, I don't know. I'm leaning more toward like the cross stitch side of things. And diamond painting kind of has gone off the wayside too. My grandmother did give me one of her last diamond painting kits, so I think I might do that. But yeah, it's like I'm running out of room for things, so I'm trying to readjust and make it a little bit more homey in this room. We call this the media room, where we should be able to like play games together, but like there's no room on the couch because I've got all my projects over there, so I've been going through everything and trying to make room. Make it more homey in here. So it's actually more like a second bedroom than, well, what it is a place we throw stuff in. When people come over, it's like, oh yeah, by the way, we have people coming. Let's make sure our electronic equipment get put upstairs so that, you know, it's not being tripped on by dogs and people's feet and all that. Also, where I record a lot of my videos is on the computer that is dying, so another thing I need to worry about, you know. All the things. We'll get there. Okay. Yeah, all the things. Well, when I can't get to my books and stuff like that in the cabinets because I have all the crafty stuff in front of it, I'm like, oh, I might want to clean that up. I mean, that is a good point too. I mean, it's weird because I have to pass by every single one of my like UFOs, my project that I have not finished over the years, but I still manage to not see them, even if I'm walking by them. So, I don't know. I think if I can get everything that is quote-unquote currently on the go into a big old box near my face, maybe I'll get them done faster? I don't know. Because, like, this latch hook was sitting in a bag that I haven't touched in, like, about the same time. So I'm like, alright, you know what? There is something to that about putting it in front of your face, you know? Although when it starts bothering MTI, like he's like, there's so much clutter. I'm like, okay, I guess I need to clean up so that I can see what's here. A little bit of organizing for my own mental health. And I'm the one that's home all the time. I don't know. I don't notice it sometimes. But it bothers him. So there are 80 stitches per row, and I've done 3 rows. I can't math right now, never mind. I was about to do some math, and I'm like, I can't do that math. No, man. Let's not say we did. I have a light now. Ah, yeah. Gotcha, yeah. Yeah, I've been fighting the good fight, trying to get myself to 100 since I started the channel. I think I was stagnant at like 50 for a good year and a half, I think. So the fact that I've gotten up in the 80s, I'm kind of excited about that. I don't know, I'm one of those that, like, I don't really, like, feel the need to push, but if it happens, I guess. Exactly, yeah. It's all about finding the time for the attention span, exactly. I've noticed over the past, like, 6 years, I think, that my attention span has gone, like, from this much down to so tiny. But, you know. I'm doing mine in Pattern Keeper, that's the only reason I know. Oh, gotcha, okay. Alright, fine, I kind of do want to know. Alright. At the end of the 4th row, I'll have 320 stitches done. That's it, that's the only reason I know. But yeah, I probably should invest in a new iPad so I can actually use Pattern Keeper, because that seems like it's the program that I really need for all the projects I've been working on. I'm like, oh, if I want to work on this anywhere but on by my computer so I can see all the patterns, I'm gonna need somewhere like else digitally to hold it, you know? Yeah, my old Kindle Fire can't handle it, so gotta invest in something new, right? Like the 1st generation Kindle Fire, which they're not supporting in a little while, so. And I just realized something. I think today my license expires because I never renewed it. Oops, I should probably write that down. Hold on. All the things I'm remembering. There you go. I know, it's definitely seems like it's such a small milestone, but if you've been underneath it for a while, it's kind of like, oh, that's actually pretty cool. wrapped around. Let's chill with the unknown. There we go. Gotta change up the music every once in a while, right? Well, GG, definitely. Had you noticed that the number jumped up when you started doing shorts a lot of the time, or was there one before that? Anyway, idle questions. You don't need to answer them. It's fine. I just being nosy, being very nosy. It's fine. Speaking of random things I need to remember. What was the other thing I had to add to it? I don't even know. Oh, yeah. Okay. Seems like MTI is going to do our dinner run so that I have more time to hang out with y'all, which I appreciate so much. Means I can probably get 5 or 6 rows. We're good. Basically, it buys me at least another hour or so. Yes, let's do it. That's what I was doing. That's what I was texting. I promise I wasn't trying to be rude. Basically the social calendar of the house, so I have to make sure I haven't missed anything that came from my parents, to make sure that NTI knows about, you know, all the things. Coming up, we are just after 2.5 hours. I think we're gonna do a quick after the stitch. I keep saying stitches, but it's not really a stitch, it's a loop. There we go. Finish that row. I'm gonna do a quick much stretches. And also hydrate. Haha. Okay, now slide away and start up the next row. So there are, again, no new colors. Let's go ahead and grab the color we need. Just fling it in fire. Alright. Let's start off again with oatmeal. So everyone knows I am counting. I'll use ahead of time. Okay, so for the oatmeal, we need 3. And then after that, we've got 5. Wait, is that a gray? Yep, I got a few grays that got stuck in here. Hang on. Technically, it says silver, but it's like a gray. Let's be honest about that. Okay. All right, so we needed 3 and then. Okay, so that one, and then the X is this one right here. Okay, so I needed 1 to go in the middle of those 2, and then 2. Okay. Now we need 4. 4. And then 3. Bunch of 3s, bunch of 4. And 1. Okay, and then after that, oh, that's quite a bit delayed. Huh? I just happened to look at the live stream. I was like, oh hey. Alright. Alright. I need 6, 7. Okay, so then the diamonds. The diamonds. That too. Ah, okay. Oh, sorry to hear from that. It's okay. We have fun. Regardless. Alright, so 3. And then 3. And then there's 1, 2, 3, 5. Oh, I get it. Family stuff comes first, definitely. Here I am. I'm just counting. It's fine. 4. Okay, there's 3. And 6. 1, 2, 3. 1. Oh man. Jeez. So, it's such a kid thing to do though. To be completely frank, that's such a kid thing to do. You'd be like, dudes, I'm on to you. That's 5. And this one we have 3, 4, and 5. Oh, okay. Well, yeah. I like those stats. Okay. How do we have 1 equal in this whole row? I have no idea, but that's fine. Okay. Start of row 5. Let's go. You've gotten some Christmas project. Thanks for putting it and helping. Oh, you're welcome. Thank you for like inspiring me to work on a project I haven't, done in a while. And I was just like, you know what? I have one project I don't think I have ever worked on in the past like 10 years. So I was like, let's just do this. Let's go. Let's heckin' go. I'm glad I can inspire you to get back to it though, Portia. I don't know. Y'all inspire me to be better with crafting. So I'm like, you know what? It's time. It's time I did something new. I mean, Portia practically pushed me back into doing cross stitch a lot of the time. So, you know, turnabout's fair play. What do you think? I mean, how many cross stitch projects do I have currently going? 4. No, wait. 7. Wait, hold on. There's even more. I'm trying to think of the ones that are technically put away behind me that I haven't actually like touched in years. There's so many more. I'm like, maybe I should do like MC does and put them on a picker wheel. Be like, okay, I need to work on a new project today. Which one is it going to be? Or a newish project. I need to get something to chart out. Mario Latcha kit I have. I did a creeper one for the kids back in like, okay. Huh. Yeah, it's one of those things people don't talk much about anymore. Like, hey, it's actually still a craft, but not many people talk about it anymore. Like I said, I've moved on to greener pastures when it comes to like knitting, crochet, and all the other things. 7? I don't know. I don't know the exact number, MC. I wish I knew. Because I know I have the 4 that I'm sort of currently working on, and then I've got the one that I kind of put aside, the dragon, and then there's a cat one somewhere, and then there's a dog one somewhere, and then and then there are at least a couple others. I don't remember what they are. One that I got maybe 2 stitches in and put aside like 10 years ago at this point. Like, I don't know. That may help, yeah. Getting the picker wheel might work. Or I can try to like buckle down and just try to get one done at a time. I don't know. That doesn't work for me in the past, but I don't know. Like I said, it's been a lot of, I need to discover all the projects that I have on the go first before I like feel like I can finish any of them. Which, it's been a hot minute since I found any more, so maybe we're at the end? I have no idea. There was one that I started back before we moved in together, MTI and I, so like over 20 years ago. I have not finished it yet, so I'm like, Like I said, I need to put it on my list. Otherwise I'm gonna forget it. Like, out of sight, out of mind, right? and definitely a lot like that recently, where if it's not in front of me, I am not gonna freaking remember to do it. Whoops. I mean, the whole picker wheel thing helps a lot with the TV shows that I've wanted to do for years. So that was a help. Thank you, MC, for that idea. I was like, all right, let's do this. The things we need to do to get us motivated to do more things, right? I try. I'm better about taking advice than I used to be. That is something I've learned over the years. Oh, okay. Well, that's a fair point, too. Well, when you lose track of how many works in progress you've got, you might need to make a list. If not being able to work on them, at least making a list helps. At least the knowing is better than not knowing. Try to pick a focus project every month and either try to get a certain amount of things done, try to get it finished. I have 19 cross stitch whips. Wow, okay. Gotcha. Yeah, I have started this year especially because realizing how many I had, I'm like, okay, I need to at least knock off 4 before I start the whole large project of making socks for my entire family for Christmas. So I'm like, all right, I know that's going to take me a long but time to do, so I need to focus on getting these 4 done like now, now time frame before starting that. I hadn't. Oh man, I need to see that. There you go. Oh wow, yeah. Well, like I said, this project has been in my peripheral for a while. I want to say 10 years. It might be more. Hold on. Is there a date on the project? Oh. Okay, so maybe even more than 10 years it's been since I've had this one, because I think it came out the year that I bought this, so it's 2011 was when the company put this one out, so I must have gotten it either 2011 or 2012. So I've had it for a bit. I know for a fact that 10 years ago, definitely, I at least started the kitting up process because I made a video on it. But like, other than that, I don't know. But yeah, I actually, for grins and giggles, I did a quick Google search on this particular project. There's somebody on Etsy selling it for almost $200, yo. I'm like, what the what? Why though? Like, I bought it for $20. I was like, I found a receipt even for that too. Like, there was a lot of cleaning up and, finding of things. I actually got it from Michael's, actually. No, wait, was it Michael's? No, it was, one of the big box stores. I think it might have been Joann's before Joann's went out of business, but you know what I mean? Like, the things that, like, I have literal time capsules of, like, every bit different craft that I've made over the years. I'm like, oh wow, it's been that many years since I did this project. What? Oh man. The things that you can remember. Right? That difference, I'm telling you. I was like, what in the world are you guys doing? Why though? I mean, to be fair, the painter of the painting, the initial painting, is not around anymore, I don't think. So, I mean, that might be part of it, but I don't know. I don't even know. That's as far as I remembered. I think that was why they were all like, we can get so much more because the painter's not around. I'm like, that's so jacked up. No. It's vintage now. Yeah. Well, I don't think it's gone up 10 times though. That I don't know. Maybe not. I don't know. Unless somebody was like asking for the the amount of time it took them, and they just did the project, you know, and asked for that particular money. I mean, it could be, you know, somebody wanting because they made the project and they were like, but I don't really want it, so I want to sell it, but like, I want to be paid for my time. That I can understand. But if it's just the kit itself, that's BS. You know, so it's hard to tell, like, if it's just you know, I finished it, but I want to sell it kind of thing. Because it does take a long time to do these latch-up projects. Especially if you're like me and you're like, I'm gonna get bored in 5 rows. It's fine. I don't know. My hands are starting to hurt though, because I keep hitting them on the fabric, and the fabric is not too, you know. I know, yeah. Yeah, that's a fair point too. People are just greedy for no reason. They're greedy for no reason. So, is everyone kind of liking this whole like Monday crafting stream thing? Because I was kind of trying to debate if I wanted to do more streams, and Mondays seem to work out best for me. I don't know. Or I could do on Tuesdays. I don't know. It's one of those things. I'm like, you know what? Or Mondays of writing and Tuesday is regular crafting? I don't know. I need to get some more writing videos out for my Ko-Fi members because they are awesome. The greedy world, man. I think this is the last row before we get into some yellows, so that'll be fun. And by some yellows, I mean, yeah, I mean 2 out of 4 of them. That's not bad. Aww, MC's cat on Bongo Cat is wearing a cake on their head right now with a candle. That's so cute. I got a dark cloud. The game can kind of play, and it just every time you type something, it's nice to see the little bongo doing this. Mondays were my day last year. It changes depending on the boys' schedules. If I can't sit and craft, I can at least learn it out. Yeah, it's up to everyone. Trying to make myself spend more time writing than anything else. Than gaming, definitely, for sure. But yeah, I know. Life kind of just changes things, right? I know that MTI most of the time tries to work from home on Mondays, so I'm like, I don't know. But he didn't do too bad with me streaming on the 4th, so it is what it is. It all depends on my energy levels, too. I've noticed that, like, there are some weeks where I never have enough spoons for anything. So unfortunately, streaming just kind of goes by the wayside when that happens, but you know. I can remember how to, get up and not read all day. That's a good day. Especially on low spoons days. Well, if I can at least get to Sultan, then we're having a good day. That's the next row, so. I.e. the footstool, apparently. Well, at least I'm not using 310. There is no 310 in this whole project. No black. Those that have seen my crafting as of late will know that the 310/black has been pretty constant in projects. I'm like, oh yeah, it doesn't. Got a lot of browns though, but no blacks. It took me until just now to realize that. not the 4 or 5 days in a row that I was, or not 4 or 5, but like 4 days in a row that I was trying to kit up the project. Didn't realize it the whole time. Nope. Oh, I'm so silly. I'm so silly sometimes. It's fine. But yeah, I spent a lot of this morning just watching some power wash and mowing videos, just to have something to listen to while I was eating. Drinking my coffee this morning. It slowly woke me up. Better than anything else I've noticed, so yeah. The things that excite you when you're 42. Getting things off of lists is definitely one of them. But yeah, anything you can sort of watch while not actually paying attention, yeah, that's one of them. Yep. Yep. I'm gonna see if I can inspire MTI to get back to his normal stream schedule, though, because he's been not doing that so much. But to be fair, he has been playing the Rogue Squadron game that he's been obsessed with. So I'm like, alright, you know what, fair enough. He's all like, I need to like start streaming, you know, a different category for a different day. I'm like, no, you don't. You just play what you want. Doesn't even have to be for more than a couple hours, you know? Pretty much what I've been saying to myself. Trying to get myself going again. You know? Do things that count. Alright, so that is 5 rows done. Woohoo! Done more than I figured we would. Alright. Microphone back on the canvas, so hopefully it keeps it put. 5 rows. That is a total of 370 stitches. Woo! I think I'm gonna set up for the 6th one. Whether or not we get it done before I end stream is going to be a different matter altogether. But we will do it. We will do the thing. Alright. Okay, so the new color we have is upside down T, which is this one here. I need 2 of those, and the @ symbol here, which I need 2 of those as well. 2. And 2 of these. Yeah, I think 6 is definitely going to be my limit for the day, but that's fine. We'll make it work. It's already 5:15. Holy buckets. Time flies. What can I say? All right. So other than that, we've got the usual colors. So I need the gray back, taupe back, the blue gray, the medium brown. I think I've got that color in there. I didn't look. Because why would I? Oatmeal taupe. Okay. Okay. One, two. How is there a pink in here? I bet you anything that was empty. I thinking, oh, that's where the pink goes. I'm like, no, baby. That, like, it was an experience, to say the very least. Alright, here we go. The little things, right? Right. Okay. I've got... Alright, so for the oatmeal, we've got... 3, 4 oatmeal. 4. Alright. 4, 4, 8. Yeah, it was 4 and 4. Okay, cool, cool, cool. Alright, so we got 2 in between, and then 4. 3, 4. Okay, here's that. Yep, I'm gonna be going back to counting, because of course I am. Okay. And after that, we've got 3 of the S's. I'm just gonna take a big old stack out. I'm gonna use some. Move the rust out of the way. Okay, so we need 3. Alright, 3. And I need 1 of the up arrows, which is this one. Okay. And I need 3 of these. 3. And then 2 of the diamonds. Actually, I don't even think I'll need the equal at all. I don't need the equal at all. Hey yo, bye. Alright. Up here. Alright, so at the 3. And there's 2 of these. Those. And then we have a lot of the other one. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8. Okay, so I have 9 of those. And then I need 5 of those. 3, 4, 5. Okay. Need those over here. And then I need 1 of these. Here. 4 of these. And 4. Okay, so 4. And then I need 2. 2. And then 1, 2, 3. Yep, 1, 2, 3. 3. 1. And then 1. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then I need darker one, right? Yeah. Just confirm that. Yep, the darker one. And then 2 of these. And then it is one of the between those two. Let's get rid of that one. Okay, longer one, that one. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6, okay. And 6. 2, 3. Okay, so next. To the very beginning. Okay, here we go. That row all ready to go. Okay, we got all the counting done. Let's go. A lot of back and forth in colors, but we got this. We're at the very bottom of the footstool rows, so I'm calling that a win for us being productive today. What do you think? Yeah, let's just do another stream when I'm doing latch out, because I kind of enjoy this. Gotta make Portia join me again, I think. It's the only way that the latch hooks will get done, right? Why not? There are some projects that I probably should do on stream sometimes just to make sure that they get done, because I don't work on them otherwise. Oh, right, before I forget. Oh, there it is. The color that randomly got in with the brown. I need to put this in here before I forget about it again, because I will. Alright. Okay, and here we go at the bottom of Sultan, the dog footstool. There we go. Sometimes words are hard, right? Oh, goodness. So yeah, well, the good news is now with all the diamond paintings that I finished over the past like year or so, I'm now out until October with videos, so I don't need to worry about like the time-lapse stuff for a while. But you know, it'll be weird to be catching up to myself again. It's kind of a goal of mine, like 3 years ago, I think I was, to have enough time lapses that, you know, I don't need to do any for a while. Just random things that I'm thinking about, it's fine. I definitely think before I do any more crafting on stream, I do need to actually replace the diamond cam properly, I think. I was noticing, like, oh, that didn't even give me, like, more than 2 seconds before I decided to be a punk and like, put a line across the screen. And I'm like, oh, that's not gonna be fun to watch. Let's, pull up my other camera. I love that, right? I think I want to spend a majority of tonight probably playing more Power Wash, but I'm not sure. I mean, like, how do I feel? Do I feel like reading tonight, or do I feel like playing games until all times tonight? So I've done that too. Decisions, right? Like, what do I feel I do today? Although I could spend the night being silly and putting all the stuff that I've been kind of collecting in Dreamlight Valley away. I could do that. That's going to take me a bare minimum of 3 hours to put everything away. Because I've just been going for a little while, and the next update is happening in a couple weeks, I want to say. Based on how the star path pattern has been. Last of the star path is going live Wednesday, so I presume Sunday, not of this week, but next week, possibly. I don't know. All I know is we're getting Hercules. And I am not as close to being to the end of my Dreamlight Valley movie watching experience to get that far, so might want some progress on that, right? I think the last thing I watched was Toy Story 4, I want to say. So still on the Buzz and Woody update. Got a long way to go. Because Buzz and Woody, I think, came in just after I started, I want to say. On the Switch, my Switch account, so yeah. I've been playing, it's hard to believe, I've been playing that game like 3 some odd years, almost 4. Like, oh wow, time has flown by. Yeah, I was like, cool. But I think with the next update, we're getting more player levels too, so that'd be cool. Which is actually, I'm gonna say, was one of my suggestions. I actually sent a message to GameLock saying, hey, by the way, we've been stagnant at these 40 levels since like the beginning of the game almost 4 years ago. Can we like get more maybe? And I was like, okay, cool. So I saw the tweet that said the 50 is the new 40, and I was like, that better mean what I think it means. And then I saw so many other people speculating. I'm like, yes. Nice. should be getting a new couple of characters at some point too, besides the Browns. Yeah, I can talk about Dream My Valley for freaking forever, so I won't. I don't want to bore everyone. So that's good. I have good timing. Yep, he did open up the door. Okay. Like, I'm gonna finish this row. He's just gonna have to wait for dinner because, yeah. Did not look at the time when I start this row, but close enough. It's fine. It is what it is, right? We're so close to the end of this row. I want to beat it. I want to get there. I want to get there. So what's everybody planning for dinner? While I'm finishing up this row here. Might as well ask, right? Right. We're doing Jersey Mike's. So, like, oh, subs. Even better. Yep. But yeah, I will be taking pictures of this week's progress and putting it into our Discord feed for the Crafty Share, so everyone can see my progress on it whenever I'm working on it. There's a pretty good chance I'm going to do another stream at some point with the laptop. I just don't know when yet. And I'm probably gonna have a nutty buddy over this room just so everyone knows and is not surprised. That is a thing. That is a thing. Alright. And that's 6 completed rows for today. It's not bad. There. Flatten this out a little bit so everyone can see it. Alright. And that added 80. So 450 stitches have come today. That's actually pretty amazing. Alright, guys, I appreciate y'all so much for keeping me company today. I'm gonna go ahead and put on our stream ending stream. I appreciate you guys so much for keeping me company. I'll try to put an announcement at some point on our Discord as to when I'm going to, but also every time I go live, I just try to give everyone at least a couple of hours of a head start so you'll see those video things pop up. Alright, yeah.